Hey mensen, leuk dat je kijkt weer naar een nieuwe video van jurrgames. Vandaag spelen we weer The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. En we gaan verder waar we gebleven waren. We gaan Tamara, de Baron's Daughter, gaan we zoeken. Die is in Oxenford. Dat is al wel een wat leuker stadje. Dat is wat minder ja, smerig zoals je hier ziet. Oh, er gebeurt iets. Geen idee wat we gaan zien.
Witcher, when you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A ragdoll.
Oké. Die keuze krijgen we zo ook nog. Oké, even kijken. We gaan eventjes ons paardje pakken.
Let's go. Run, Roach.
Dit vond ik altijd zo'n, weet je, een rotweggetje eigenlijk in Vellen. Zo. Is dat lastig om te navigeren met je paard zo er doorheen. Dat het allemaal zo smal is.
Come on, Roach.
Nou, zo. We gaan eens even kijken of we kunnen fast travelen. Even kijken, want kijk, ja, in de tweede playthrough heb je natuurlijk nog niet alle fast travel dingetjes. Hier hebben we wel al een punt. Zo. Nou, dan zijn we lekker eindelijk aangekomen. Nog niet waar we moeten zijn natuurlijk. Dat is nog 767 voetstapjes. Jump. Poef. Oké. Nou ja, dat duurt niet zo lang hoor. En ik skip ook het liefst de reis er naartoe niet. Want het is altijd leuk om ja, het landschap een beetje te zien, vind ik zelf dan. Zo, ik zit even naar de muziek te luisteren. Kijk, dit is gewoon leuk van die paadjes. En dat je echt door zo'n ja, redelijk afgeraffeld bos aan het rijden bent. En dan kan je natuurlijk weer allemaal dingen ontdekken. Questen ook weer ontdekken. Dat is het leuke. De exploration eigenlijk. Nou, dan zijn we er alweer bijna. Je ziet ook heel erg dat het hier een beetje richting oorlogsgebied gaan eigenlijk. Je ziet alweer wat ja, kampjes, restanten eigenlijk van een beetje de oorlog. Kijk, en hier is een mooie brug. Dat is positief, want we hebben nu een papiertje al van de baron gekregen. En ik kan me herinneren, toen ik dit de eerste keer deed, toen ging ik eigenlijk hier gelijk heen. En toen was het nog een heel gedoe om zo'n papiertje te regelen. En nu, als het goed is, kunnen we er nu gelijk door. Gaan we even kijken of dat ook gaat werken. Ik hoop het.
No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something.
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
En die hebben wij toevallig. I've got a pass.
This what you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defense forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through. Come through.
Nou, toppie. Dan hoeven we niet datgene te doen. Dan gaat het toch alweer een beetje anders. Out of my way. Kijk, en dit is nou mooi hè, dat je hier zo loopt. En er zijn natuurlijk ook veel patches geweest. Ook met de distance, dat je eigenlijk meer ziet. Dat je verder kan kijken. Er is heel veel geklust aan deze game. Er zaten natuurlijk ook veel bugs in. Veel bugs, dat hoort er natuurlijk een beetje bij. Maar het mooie van CD Projekt Red, dat zijn dus eigenlijk de ontwikkelaars, blijven toch de game heel erg updaten. En er kwamen echt gigantische patches uit. En dat laat ook gewoon zien dat er zoveel liefde in deze game zit. En dat is mooi. Dat is mooi om te zien. Dat het niet meer Net zoals Call of Duty of zo snel eruit gepompt wordt. Elk jaar weer een nieuwe. En de hele meut die speelt het wel weer. Nee, dat is in dit spel niet zo. Daarom krijgt het ook zoveel waardering. Wat het echt absoluut verdient. Is goed. We zijn in Oxenford. Je ziet dat dit wat civilizeder is. Betere omstandigheden. En we gaan zoeken naar de barons dochter. En wat ik mij kon herinneren was die hier ergens in de buurt. Ik weet dus niet meer helemaal precies waar. Kijk, hier binnen is ze volgens mij, maar ik weet niet meer hoe dit nou precies zat. Daarom moeten we eventjes gaan zoeken. Ik dacht dat het hier was, ja.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Got every right to be angry at your father, but he's worried about you.
I have a right. Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug. And my father worries only about what to get soused on next.
He's no saint, that's clear. But he's got the whole province on its feet looking for you. Finding you and your mother, seems to me there's nothing more important to him now. I know evil men. He's not one of them.
Shame he never showed such concern before. Especially for my mother.
He made a mistake and knows that. I'm not defending him, just saying that maybe he's come to realize what he's done, and what you mean to him.
Oh, wonderful. I'll bear that in mind. Did you really come all the way here just to tell me that?
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
Nou, dat hebben we dan gehad, het gesprek. Zijn dochter wil niet meer terug. Er zit nog een staartje aan natuurlijk. Zo, we gaan nu even kijken. Alle remaining leads in vellen onderzoeken. Kijk, hier hebben we een markertje. Kunnen we even snel reizen. Oké, we zijn dus aangekomen bij een stadje Midcaps. En daar moet je dus eigenlijk de quest voortzetten. De grote quest, als het ware. Er wordt geen indicatie gegeven waar je nou precies heen moet. Dus je moet via deze manier. En dat kan ik me ook wel weer herinneren. Je moet nu een witch gaan vinden. Dus we gaan eens even zoeken. Even kijken.
What are you looking at?
Ik kan het ook de mensen gaan vragen. Oh.
Gonna try to... Someone's coming.
Oké.
Gonna try to charm him.
Ze zal afluisteren.
Didn't ask much for it either. We should pay her a visit. How'd you get there? Half past the pond. Follow it till you reach a lone rock. Round that, and head right off the path into the woods. And keep straight. You'll know you've gone the right way when you pass an abandoned cart.
Oké.
Ought to be able to find the witch now.
Nu kunnen we haar vinden.
Supposed to be a large stone near the pond.
Dat is die steen.
There's the boulder. Now right, and onto the cart.
We hebben hier een paar nekkertjes.
Which is
Hans.
somewhere nearby.
Een paar nekkertjes, jezus. Die dingen zijn taai, terwijl ze normaal heel makkelijk te verslaan zijn. Even kijken hoor. Nekker. Huppakeetje. die hebben natuurlijk de nodige loot, waar je ook weer allemaal dingetjes mee kan. Maar goed, we gaan weer verder. Hier is het, ja, hier is het inderdaad.
Miss, the cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
She's in a foul mood. We'd best come back on them all.
Watch what you say. She's quick to ire, apt to take revenge.
Anyone home?
Okay, search the hut.
Normal candle. Ordinary ointment. Nothing special. Now, where's she run off to? Managed to amass quite a book collection. A pentagram in chalk.
Nou, eens even kijken. Waar was ze nou ook alweer? Weer creepy en pop. Die kist. Diamond test. Nou, blijkbaar niet hier. Dat is allemaal spinnenweb. What the fuck? De telex van, kijk hier.
So this is where she disappeared to.
Nou ja, daar moeten we dus in. Ja, dit was echt vet.
Nice.
I was wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy.
Ik was het al helemaal vergeten, dit.
Greetings, Witcher.
Missed a spot.
Where? Hope you didn't come to talk.
No. To talk.
Turn around and wait.
Kira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
I'm looking for Ciri. That Ciri. And no one can know, understand?
Cirilla is here. The girl once sought by the Lodge of Sorceresses, and practically every ruler on the continent has landed here in Velen, and I know nothing of it. What is she doing here?
Indications are she's hiding from someone. I heard she quarreled with a witch, but if you don't know anything, sure you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
Who was it?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
Hij heeft 4000 eggs aan, dat ga ik zeggen.
What's your rate these days? A couple dozen eggs? 3 hens, maybe?
My rate rises with every word you speak. I'm not sure you can afford the information anymore.
You're pricklier than I remembered. Isn't living in nature's lap supposed to be cleansing, calming?
Nature stinks. Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him?
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides, I know you think as I do, that she might be there. And I'd like to see Cirilla too.
Let's go then.
Yes, let's. This is the place.
Been here before?
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Well, let's find out.
Oké, jongens, dit was weer de video. Volgende keer gaan we verder, gaan we ontdekken wat er daar allemaal binnen is en hoe dat het verhaal beïnvloedt. Als je dit leuk vond, vergeet dan even niet te abonneren en een blauw duimpje te doen. En ik check jullie later. Peace out.